Hello. I'm going to read you a story I wrote called Gray. I originally wrote this for SPiEL Vancouver, which is a reading uh, or group event thing that happens here in Vancouver. It's a quarterly event. It's really rad. They have a podcast, which please check out because there's a lot of really good stories told by a lot of different people. But yeah, for this thing I'm attempting right now, we're doing Gray. Simon's mind was on tomorrow's court case as he cleaned his teeth, carefully brushing around the sensitive one, when his reflection caught his eye. His stomach dropped. His toothbrush clattered into the sink. Oh! He tried to shout to his wife, but choked on a mouthful of minty suds. He coughed the foam into the sink, eyes still locked on the offending sight. "Tilly!" he finally got out. "Honey, get in here!" She shouted something back, muffled through the intervening doors. "Just come in here, I need you to see something." They'd been married only a few months, but he could literally feel her put upon groan sigh. But still Tilly came into the bathroom, her own hair up in a wrap. Her pale pink bathrobe reflected a faint blush to the white tiles on the walls. She watched him peer at his reflection. "What is it?" "Look at this!" Simon Whisper screamed. He jabbed a finger at the offending area. "Do you see this?" She looked closer. "Oh, honey, you're just going a little gray," she said, giving his forearm a reproving pat. "It's normal." Irritated, Simon retorted. "This wasn't there this morning, and I literally used just for men like yesterday. This stuff is bogus. I should get a refund. I should sue." Tilly rolled her eyes and chuckled. "You just lost track of time, dear. You've been so busy at work. You know what stress can do. But I think it looks good. It gives you an air of, I don't know, what's that French word? Distinguished. It'll look good in court." Unconvinced, Simon turned back to the mirror, rummaging through his hair, seeking more gray. "Just pull it out if it bothers you so much," Tilly said, exasperated. Men so hopeless about basic maintenance. She started back to the master bedroom. "No, Tilly, it's a size of patch of a nickel." God damn it, I got this far. Alright, I'm gonna try to edit that one. "No, Tilly, it's a patch the size of a nickel," Simon groaned. He kept pushing his hair around, examining from every angle. "It's right near my temple, too. I couldn't come over that without people seeing. I'd look like I got mange." He squinted, looked closer. Tilly stopped in the doorway, watching him. He wasn't looking at her. Didn't see her vacuous expression sharpen. "It kind of looks," Simon started to say, moving in closer. His head bounced off the mirror with a dull thunk. "Shit." Tilly, whose real name was not that, struggled to keep her voice light. "Kind of looks like what, babe?" He couldn't know that her heart was racing. This was the turning point. He squinted up from the awkward angle, parting his hair with his fingers. It kind of looks like my skin there is gray, too." Not Tilly had anticipated this moment. She had to be careful. Simon wasn't a dull man, but he had lived a sheltered life. She could, she thought, take advantage of his credulity. A risk, but one that could pay off big if he bought the lie. So she simpered. "Well, yes, you silly man. What did you expect?" His eyes flicked to her face in the mirror, a brow leaping upward. "You're telling me that's normal?" "Of course it is, dummy." She did the little forearm pat again with masterful restraint. so she wouldn't break his arm or worse. It's just logical, right? His doubtful eyes went back to his own reflection. That don't seem right, he said. I mean, I know there's that skin condition that makes people go sort of patchy. What's that called? Vertigo, right? Instead of saying, vitiligo, you idiot, she very gently pulled him away from the mirror, her hands cupping his face. No, it's not that, she said, meeting his eyes. People's skin slowly goes grey when they get older. It happens to everyone. He scoffed, pawing away again in his scalp. I've seen old people before, Tilly. They didn't look like this. It's a beauty thing, she said. I know it's hard to hear, babe, but everyone's wearing makeup to hide it. It's the world's best kept secret. Well, it just seems weird, Simon muttered. She had to act fast, or she'd lose him. She pulled him in for a long, deep kiss, letting her dressing gown fall to the floor. He said, relaxing against her, bringing his hands to her skin. She allowed herself just a tiny taste of his lifespan through his mouth, just a little hit, a month or two, to make up for what she was about to endure. She replied. That's it. Let me know what you think.